Welcome to episode 3, y'all. Today we will get into my thoughts on purpose versus free will, but first, I would like to reflect on my Thursday this past week, if that's okay with you guys. Leaving work, I had seen a caterpillar inching along the side of a brick wall, a butterfly rising into the air, and birds crossing my path as I drove home. Nature seemed determined to remind me of transformation and harmony. Once I got home, I stepped out onto the patio. The skies opened wide with beauty. Dragonflies hovered over the treetops. Birds flew in elegant formations, and clouds stretched across the horizon like brushstrokes. But the date was September 11th. 24 years since the attacks across the country, bells sounded, names were spoken into the air. While we remembered that new violence unfolded, a young girl stabbed on a train in North Carolina, students fleeing a shooting in Colorado, Charlie Kirk shot while speaking, and a military base torn by gunfire. It felt like sorrow stacked upon sorrow, and yet, even here, Candace feels near. My daughter's spirit whispers in the wings of butterflies, in the shimmer of dragonflies, in the painted sky. She reminds me that even when the world breaks, beauty still insists on being seen, that transformation is still possible, that love, it does not end. So on the patio that night, I held them all. The lives lost on September 11th, the victims of current violence, and my sweet Candy Rose. Her love is my compass, my presence, my reminder. Keep going, keep noticing, keep loving. So thanks for letting me share that reflection with you. And please take this as an opportunity to pause our recording for a moment of silence if that resonates with you at all. Now, let's get into today's episode. Do you ever catch yourself wondering if life is already written out or if we're really writing it as we go? Grief made that question hit harder than ever. Was Candace's path already set? Was mine? Or do we get to co-create step by step with both destiny and free will at play? That's what I want to sit with today, the soul's path. It's that mysterious space between fate and freedom, between signs that show up and the choices we get to make. And before we close, I'll share a little grounding practice that helps me personally feel connected to Candace, to my own path, and maybe even the bigger picture when it feels unclear. Grief always stirs up the hardest questions. Was this supposed to happen? Could I have stopped it? Some people believe everything's mapped out from the very beginning. Others say we're constantly creating as we go, as we choose. For me, it's a mix of both. I think we're given a kind of map, if you were to say, a calling, lessons to learn, people we're meant to meet. But how we walk that map, that's the question. That's free will. Candace's soul carried a purpose. She was bright, bold, quick. And even though her time here was too short, her impact keeps flowing outward. Her map continues through those of us who love her. And free will, well, that's my choice now. That's our choice now. Do I carry her with despair or with devotion? Do I only see the ending of her story, or do I let her light keep guiding mine? Grief has this way of cracking us open, completely open, making us notice things completely different. Dragonflies, roses, a song that comes on in the exact right moment. I call those synchronicities, not coincidences. More like little taps on the shoulder from love itself. To me, these are the soul's language. They don't make choices for us, but they remind us. You're not walking this alone. And when you're grieving, that reminder can be everything. Let me share a really simple ritual, something I do when I feel lost or when I just want to feel connected. Close your eyes, put both feet on the ground, and take a deep breath in. Let it out slowly. Now picture roots growing from your feet deep into the earth. With each breath, you feel steadier, more supported. Then just ask quietly in your heart or out loud, show me a sign. Guide me on my path. Don't strain for the answer, just notice. Maybe it shows up in a dream, or in something a friend says, or in a symbol that catches your eye. Trust that the conversation between your soul and your loved one's soul is still happening. This ritual doesn't tell the future. It does just remind me that I'm guided, that you're not lost, your path still matters. The soul's path isn't about certainty. It's about walking with both mystery and meaning. I can't change what happened with Candace, but I can walk with her, noticing the signs, honoring her map, and choosing each and every day to keep going. Maybe that's the balance. Destiny draws the map, but free will is how we walk it. In loving memory of Candace Rose, 2007 to 2025, for those who stay, we remember your life will never be in vain. Everything we do will be in your name.